This next contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Premier Championship.
Well, here we go. One of our main events tonight. Premier Championship is on the line, and I don't need to tell you the most unpredictable man in the Premier roster is on his way out. And he has no qualms about reminding you, he's the champ.
If you weren't aware.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Yeah. The man that may have you were talking about records earlier with Lee Trevino, that when he got beat up earlier by Duke Davis. Ron Mathis might have the record in Premier for having the longest streak of words spoken without a breath. And that is your champion, by the way. He is the champ.
He is the champ, and I agree with that sign that says boo.
Well, actually, for my place, it says oob.
That is not what it means. And Ron Mathis, obnoxious in everybody's face. He survived Andrew Powell's 3 stages of hell. Had an asterisk there, Marion Fontaine. He beat Jason Kincaid. I'll give him credit there. Mathis has survived everybody that he's been put up. I don't think Mathis has been beaten since he entered Premier Championship Wrestling. So we can go back to Ricky Shane Page and all kinds of other competition. Mathis has survived. Dale Patrick. Ron Mathis has beaten everybody that's been put in his path. And he's the Premier Champion. You can't argue with that success.
Absolutely. The proof, as they say, is in the pudding, and the pudding right there is the Premier Championship. So who's the man?
Well, right now it's Ron Mathis. I hate to say it. I don't want to admit it.
Well, Nick Lendl knows who the man is.
Terrible company representative.
I agree. Nick Lendl should be more professional.
That's not what I meant. Well, Mathis may be underestimating his competition, but I'm not. Sonny Vice. It's not party time here tonight. He's all business. He is focused. Survived J-Rock in the I Quit match. Got a big-time monkey off his back with that rivalry. Ended that rivalry in a very violent but very determined way. Made J-Rock utter those words, I quit. Sonny Vice has more momentum than any time in his career. Tonight could be his night.
Well, you can say tonight could be his night, but he's going up against the man that we've seen, as you mentioned, take out Ricky Shane Page.
Introducing first is the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 168 pounds, Sonny Vice.
Sonny's wanted a fair shot for months. He finally gets it.
Lendl always interrupting.
And his opponent from Chillicothe, Ohio, weighing in at 203 1/4 pounds, he is the Premier Champion, the White Trash Maniac, Ron Mathis.
What a vile human being.
Well, Joe, literally and figuratively, Ron Mathis has left his mark on the Premier Championship.
I guess he feels he'll be the champion forever.
Well, that's a fair statement.
And he will continue making that statement. Terry Funk, you ain't, pal.
It's a long time.
Well, will he live up to that prophecy? We get it. We get it, Math. It's time to wrestle now. And then disrespects the title.
I agree. That referee shouldn't have dropped that. He'll probably pawn it, knowing him.
Now we see the prize at stake, Premier Championship. Sonny Vice has said for months he wants one. Sonny wants one opportunity. He got screwed out of the Premier Championship #1 contender matchup by J-Rock last summer. Screwed out of the welterweight championship matchup when J-Rock snuck in dressed as Santa Claus. We've seen Sonny Vice have to wrestle Trey Miguel on pay-per-view. He was taken out of that #1 contenders matchup when that event went haywire. Saying he'll eat his hat if he can lose the championship here tonight. But Sonny Vice, for almost a year, he's wanted one fair shot. One opportunity, no interference, no politics, no nonsense. Tonight he finally gets it.
Wait for it.
I get it.
Forever is what he said, by the way.
And Mathis knows this is Sonny Vice's first premier title shot. Is Mathis trying to make Vice impatient and wait him out?
Well, that might be the case. You know, you get a little jittery, you get a little nervous, and there goes Sonny Vice after him. That's not a smart move. You don't really want to be out there with Ron Mathis.
Not at all. Keep in mind, this is not an I Quit matchup. There are disqualifications. All right, I get it. Vice, if his temper gets the best of him, or if he goes back into I Quit match mode, he could be disqualified and loses one shot.
Well, wouldn't it be a shame if somebody lost a championship on a disqualification? Remember Palace and lost his cool?
Yeah, I do remember that. Mathis manipulated the system.
That almost seems like forever ago, doesn't it?
With the entrance of Mathis seems like forever ago. He's wasting so much time here. And check out Sonny Vice! Drop kick right to the chin!
I don't think Ron Mathis was ready.
What's he been waiting for?
Well, you know, champion's prerogative. I do question one thing. Is Ron Mathis playing head games, or is he more of a head case?
I think all of the above. Mathis appears on the surface to be impressed by that drop kick.
Well, okay, it was good. Sonny Vice, certainly a drop kick aficionado. Nice to hear you not yell out drop kick and break my eardrums.
Mathis taking his time to get back into the ring, though. Is Mathis underestimating Sonny Vice? You think about the upper echelon of Premier, you think about Palace or Kincaid, but you don't think about Sonny Vice, at least not as of yet. Is Ron Mathis thinking this is just another day at the office?
Well, I really don't know what Ron Mathis thinks.
Oh, Vice got him again with a heel kick.
I don't know what goes through Ron Mathis' head, but you can't underestimate Sonny Vice. We've seen what happens when you do that.
And Vice wants to give chase, the official trying to keep this championship matchup in the ring. I commend the referee's decision. Mathis is a lot less pleased and impressed that time around, isn't he?
Well, he's getting a little fired up. I was going to say, well, now he's doing his laps.
I don't think Mathis anticipated this happening at all. Vice has had full control of this matchup thus far, anything physical, as Vice unloads with the right hands. And Mathis to the floor.
I think Mathis has spent more time being knocked to the outside or needing a breather this entire match than any match we've ever seen.
And Sonny, deceptive physicality. Talking about Jordan earlier. Vice can be a hard hitter in his own right.
Well, we saw what Sonny Vice is willing to do for J-Rock, and
just beat the hell out of J-Rock into submission. That figure four handcuffed himself to the rope. J-Rock tried to get out. There was nowhere to go. J-Rock was just bent awkwardly across the ring frame. Mathis into the stairs, tried to block it, but Sonny Vice looks more determined and focused than I've ever seen him before in his life.
We'll take the Premier fans back. It wasn't too long ago that we saw Nicky Valentino had an issue with Sonny Vice, and that's when I saw something different from Sonny Vice than I had ever seen before. I'll give credit where it's due. The competitors that we have seen, they're not really. That's going to do some damage to the brains of Ron Mathis, but he hasn't taken on somebody like Ron Mathis. Ron Mathis is a little bit out to lunch, if you ask me.
Oh, look out! Oh, God! Across the ring frame. Sonny Vice back first on that ring frame. Metal meets wood. There's no protection. Mathis still hurt by the onslaught of Vice, but he was able to turn things around quite effectively in short order. Listen to this crowd behind Sonny Vice. And, oh.
Well, you see what having the people behind you does?
Yeah, it's helping Sonny Vice get to his feet and fight.
Well, it's helping him get to his feet and set up on the top rope.
Ouch. Vice got rocked. Vice has been screwed and cheated out of so many opportunities in his career. You gotta believe that's in the back of his mind throughout much of this contest.
It was a quiet one.
Yeah, it was.
It was forever for people that can't read lips.
What will we do without you?
You know, I am the best lip reader here in Premier.
Oh, wait a second.
Goodbye.
Follow-away slam from the second. And Vice may have landed awkwardly on his shoulder.
You know, an injury like that can just take forever to heal.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, between Duke Davis earlier and Ron Mathis having fun now and Gregory Irons.
Well, hey, there's something fun for Sonny Vice right now. This kid's struggling to his feet. This crowd is electric. Mathis upset at fans yelling his name as Mathis unloads on Vice in the corner.
I think that may interfere with other voices that Ron Mathis is hearing. Everybody heard that.
Well, Mathis has to know Vice has been through many physical battles in recent times. J-Rock Gorey, Trey Miguel, many others. Referenced Valentino in the past. Oh, another follow-away slam.
Beal threw him the whole air. Sorry to Mr. Mathis. That's forever.
Thank you.
Can we get a forever counter?
I'd rather not. Letting Vice think about this. Showing off the power. Vice is just out of sorts and defenseless. It gets dropped. Got it. The momentum takes Vice clear out of the ring. He traveled, what, some 10, 12 feet at least. He's still out there, Mathis. It may take even more than that to put Sonny Vice away. Let's get in the face of everybody.
Well, Ron Mathis not one to respect authority.
Not in the least.
Well, that's convenient.
Sometimes I'm not sure if Ron Mathis even respects himself. Oh wait, Vice reverses. Mathis hits the rail. Mathis hits chest first. And keep in mind that was the part that was damaged by the Sonny Vice chops. And you can see the pain etched on the face of Sonny Vice as he attempts to fight through his one opportunity.
Well, Sonny Vice has taken a lot of punishment at this point, and Ron Mathis has been the aggressor. We saw Sonny Vice early on had the lead, I guess you will, if you want to use that terminology.
Started out certainly very dominant, but Mathis has turned this matchup around a number of times. Oh, not again. Oh, a second time. Vice gets dropped on that ring frame. I'm not sure if he can come back from another one of those.
Joe, there's a reason he is the champ. And you know how long he will be the champ?
Tell me.
Forever. I don't do it as good as Ron Mathis.
No.
Maybe he'll do it again for us.
Oh, I hope not. Sonny Vice in a bad way, though. This matchup may not last forever. This matchup may be imminent to its conclusion because Sonny Vice, every time he gets knocked down, it takes a little bit longer and a little bit more effort to get back up. But Sonny Vice with a shot. Look at this. Oh, tornado DDT! Mathis is down. Can Sonny Vice find him?
Sonny Vice has got to crawl over, get him away from those ropes, and get those shoulders square on the mat.
Mathis! No! Oh, we were a second away from a new premier champion and history being made.
We didn't have the wherewithal, the ability right there, or the energy to put his weight squarely over Ron Mathis and hook that leg.
Sonny can barely stand.
You know, we know what kind of punishment Ron Mathis can take, so Sonny Vice is in for the fight of his life.
Oh, look out. Mathis counters. Pump handle. With precision. Mathis could put him away. 2-0. Sonny Vice finds a way. These fans continue to rally behind the challenger.
You can see there Sonny Vice trying to throw just a wayward punch, but doesn't have the energy in him right now.
I mean, this crowd support can help you dig down and find something inside you didn't know you had.
Yeah, and it's going to get him hurt, too.
Every time Sonny comes back, Mathis has an answer. Running power slam, and Vice escapes again.
Hey, far be it for me to tell Ron Mathis what to do, but he needs to start focusing on hooking the leg and and getting as much of Sonny Vice down as he can to force Vice to expel that energy to kick out. Mathis is getting angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry, Joe.
Sonny Vice will not die, but is it perhaps a case where he has more guts than brains? Is it smart to live to fight another day?
Well, in the case of being in there against Ron Mathis, I would agree.
Oh, Vice on his feet! Sonny Vice! Oh, up with that modified Bulldog takedown! Sonny Vice drives with the legs! No! Vice, the 2 counts get longer, but I sense more and more desperation out of Sonny Vice as this matchup progresses.
Well, absolutely. You still see him favoring that back. He's taking 2 brutal shots on the side of that ring apron there. So you can only imagine what Sonny Vice is going through right now. Can only imagine. Well, I was gonna say can only imagine what Ron Mathis is going through, but I don't really.
These people believe in Sonny Vice. Does Sonny Vice believe in himself? Oh, I got caught. Mathis a power slam.
Goodbye, Vice.
Picture perfect execution, and Vice escapes again. Mathis has wrestled a near perfect match for the past several minutes, but Vice will not die. Mathis starting to get frustrated once again.
Well, Joe, it's going to get Sonny Vice hurt really, really bad.
Mathis has gone through the palaces, the Kincaids. Thought Sonny Vice would be a walk in the park, but Vice is testing him quite a bit more than Mathis expected. Could this be Torture Rack? It's how Mathis beat Jason Kincaid. Vice knows it. Vice counters the elbows. And Vice the drop kick Mathis to the floor.
I don't know if that was just convenient for Mathis or if he knew exactly where he was to get to the outside.
Vice went to launch himself. Vice out-quickens Mathis! The thrust kick, Mathis is dazed! Vice gets the tope that time!
Talking about back injuries, we just saw not only chest first, but also back first. That'll make it hard to breathe. That'll really create some necessary distance for Ron Mathis.
Neck breaker! Is it Sonny Vice's moment? Vice hooks the leg now! And you can see the eyes of Sonny Vice. The hope, but the desperation. The heavy breathing. Vice is closer to championship glory than ever before. But can he make it those final few steps and find a way to put Mathis away? Vice exposes the bone of the knee. Mathis counters. Instant Curry Mathis never saw coming.
And he caught that flush too, right with the point of that boot.
Vice went for that acai DDT, and Mathis countered. Tombstone! Oh, the tombstone! Mathis has it! Mathis has beaten most of his opponents with that tombstone. And Mathis is gloating. He is seething. Mathis takes it personally that it took this long to keep Vice down.
Well, Joe, you can give all the credit in the world to Sonny Vice. We can talk about how he fought the good fight, how he fought his heart out, and good for him for trying. But your champion forever is Ron Mathis.
I think Sonny's out. Mathis can end this matchup whenever he wants to. What is this? Puts Vice on top of him, and what is he doing?
Oh, well, Joe, I thought that was it. Oh.
Real clever.
What an amazing show of heart by our champion, Ron Mathis.
Mathis gloating.
Well, Joe, I don't think...
Mathis is mocking Sonny Vice. He has no competition left.
Well,
in his eyes, at least. What? Steiner screwdriver?
Well, this will certainly put Sonny Vice away. He's not going to go wee all the way home.
He's singing the song. Mathis is going to put Sonny Vice away maybe permanently with his Scott Steiner pile driver. Mathis, no, wait a minute, Sonny Vice! Inside cradle! Inside cradle! Sonny Vice beat him! Sonny Vice just won the title! Vice is the Premier Champion!
Are we sure that was a 3? Yeah.
That was absolutely 3! Mathis got too full of himself, took way too much time. Sonny Vice had one little drop of gas left in that tank, and it was all he needed. Sonny Vice outsmarted Mathis, and after nearly a year of being told you can't do it and getting screwed out of every opportunity, Sonny Vice has earned it and won the big one. From a young kid, 11 or 12 years old, who found independent wrestling from Turner's Hall, Cleveland All-Pro on Sports Time, Ohio, and has been a dreamer ever since, Sonny Vice back at Turner's Hall realizes that dream and wins the Premier Championship and celebrates amongst his fans. What a moment for this kid. Years of hard work pays off, and Mathis just lost the title. His title length predictions didn't pay off, did it?
Well, to say the least, I'm still flabbergasted. He looks confused.
So much for forever.
He's trying to replay it in his head. He says, I know it's just got a screwdriver, singing the song.
Needs to come to grips with what's happening. He is not the Premier Champion anymore. And these fans yelling forever, mocking Mathis.
Well, that's not good for their safety. Joe,
Mathis, we got the rest of the event to get to if he can get out of the ring.
well, why don't you go down there and tell him, Joe?
Is he okay now? You lost. You beat yourself, too. It's your fault. We have to watch this.
The man lost his pride and joy.
Ron Mathis, you had the world in the palm of your hand, and your own ego let it slip away. Sonny Vice, congratulations, new Premier Champion.